Uh, Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session of Conquest of Purgatory. Finally, episode 5 should be. Okay, I'm already starting to lose count. So
I think it's been going on for a while.
true, just not in the not in the. So as a sort of a recap from last session, if my memory serves right, um, I remember trees. Somebody sucked on a tree, and mushrooms as well. Their juices. That was always fun. But yeah, that's where we left off after um, Avi had a discussion with a new friend, let's call it. Um, Dee went and found some mushrooms, and well, some people almost got high or had hallucinations of sorts. One person definitely had hallucinations of sorts. And yeah, as out of character stated, Boo, as before. Actually, no. Before we get to that, just try and remind me. Did you guys take a short rest then, or no?
We
Like,
did.
We did,
We
just so
definitely
you know,
we
I
did.
could recover.
yeah. Okay, perfect then. Just as I remembered. So yeah, that's going to then be the case. So obviously, it's going to like the effects of the mushroom are going to dissipate after about an hours of resting, especially with Gildurk attempting to try and help you out with some of the various herbs and keeping you stimulated to a degree. But an hour passes, and you guys can notice Avi's eyes not being as dilated and returning back to a sense of normalcy. And you, Avi, can also feel that you no longer smell and taste things that weren't really there. I hate you, Eddie. So what now? Continue on, or
Question first. How are you gonna handle Mia's character?
um good question. Since she is not here today, was mostly thinking that, I mean, I can't roleplay her out, sadly. So mostly gonna take the silent treatment with that. Just presume that Arcane is slightly brooding, I suppose. Might be the best way to go about it when it comes to
Yep.
actual control of like roles and stuff. Yeah, I'll take control. So, further.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys get your things again, and Avi is able to walk up straight without any problem, you guys continue on, and the mushrooms continue for a while. Where it becomes, as you start going in further and further, you guys notice that it kind of gets a bit more overgrown. Where it was kind of like at least somewhat of a clear passage, you get to a point where you have to walk on literal mushrooms. The floor is now mushrooms. It is still shining though, as mentioned before. There is some bioluminescence there, so visibility is still a thing. But eventually, you enter this bit of a larger room, and as you sort of take a first step inside the room, you guys notice a lot of very small little mushrooms of different colors, different sizes, just almost standing up from the floor, from the ceiling, and there's no noise, but you just see a bunch of these small mushrooms, maybe 30, 40 of them, just starting running around on other mushrooms, almost in a sort of a panic sort of state. And this lasts for a while. Um, but as you sort of step in and there, you also hear crunch, almost something bigger approaching. And in front of you, as sort of you see a hand step from from the edge, from a corner that's sort of deeper into this cave that sort of peeks out, and one very very large mushroom. Well, not large creature, just to note that, just super tall, just stands, sort of pushes himself out and looks at you, and you can notice that this mushroom kind of has like a humanoid-ish appearance, having limbs, having feet, and having even eyes, but doesn't seem to be any mouth, and well, hair. Just seems to be like a humanoid type of mushroom that just sort of looks at you for a moment.
Huh. Hello?
You see the mushroom sort of looking left and right, sort of scanning you all, or closing its eyes with you, Avi.
What type of mushroom is it?
Like, what exactly are you asking with that question?
Does it look like any specific breed of mushroom? Species, I guess.
I will say, just try and think of it as like, it's not a red cap. What are those one called? Like, red and have like little dots on them. Um, I don't know. All I remember is
Red caps? I don't know.
was it red caps? I don't remember exactly the name of those mushrooms, but was it something fly as well? Might have been a part of it. I don't remember, but
Can I check if the mushroom is magical?
with detect magic, yeah, you can.
No, can't I use my skill like in Arcane to?
No.
Demmy, it is a fucking
Oh.
red cap. It's just in our language, it's called muhara.
Good job. Mashroid.
Mushroid.
Oh,
Let's go.
oh no. What?
Cursed.
Fuck yeah.
What is that? That's
It's
cursed.
some Shrigma mail.
Ruptured. Mm.
But with you, Zamaan, Arcana doesn't necessarily mean you detect something magical. It's more about
Okay,
knowing how magic works and stuff, but detect magic is
Yeah,
what's
yeah, yeah.
actually used.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but if you do want to use it, it's not magical. Doesn't seem like
Oh.
there's anything magical with it.
Okay.
But it looks to Avi and sort of just starts coming closer, step by step. It is slow,
Not again.
but it is approaching.
I just say Avi and raise my like slightly raise my mace.
Yeah, look. This happened before the tree thing. I'd be having the same reaction. It didn't immediately go for us.
I mean, worst case scenario, I can just put it to sleep, right?
I guess.
Let's just maybe wait it out, see what it does.
Let me approach it slowly.
Okay. As you approach it slowly, even though it's slow, it also kind of slows down to as much as it can while still retaining a sense of movement. And it sort of just puts an arm out.
I'm getting the weirdest sense of deja vu, guys. What about you?
I
Fuck it.
don't know. Do you hear it like you did the tree?
Not this time. Not this time. Oh boy.
Well, I don't know. Do what you do. You're a druid. You know nature.
I'm not.
Fail RP.
Kick this guy out of my GTA 5 server. Like, yo, someone get the admin out of here, please.
RDM.
Retcon. You.
Have you ever had
You
the dream
seem to.
if you
Retcon.
Okay.
You seem to have a sort of connection with that tree. Maybe you'll have some sort of connection with this mushroom. I don't know.
That's exactly what I'm thinking now. Let me touch its hand.
Okay. As you touch its hand, it's not aggressive, but
I have had this the second creation of man moment I fucking had in like 2 sessions. What the fuck is this?
But as you come closer, before you actually even touch it properly, like your tips of the finger are almost about to touch it, you actually see that it's sort of, you actually see some sort of orange, almost like spore-like thing, literally, just sort of fly out and sort of land on you. And
I'm gonna turn into a mushroom.
at that moment, you hear a voice in your mind. Come.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I sure hope it isn't. Tree friend?
You see a very slow nod come. Hand still out.
Okay. Well, it started talking to me after those weird orange mist landed on me. It says the tree is its friend, so I think it's cool. It says to come, so I think we should come.
Do not come.
Okay, then.
Not again.
Not again.
Well, we shall go if it's leading us anywhere. If not, I'll just touch its hand.
Yeah, it's going to. Your hand is gonna be touched, and you can kind of see. It feels like it sort of almost like tries to like enwrap your hand for a degree, and then it just turns around slowly. It is holding your hand and trying to, well, walk with you with your hand, basically. It is slow.
You're like my sister.
It is slow as fuck, by the way. It's like walking with like a grandma that has like a stick, basically, sort of deal. But he will, if you follow through, he will lead you further in. And you will see, as you're sort of going around, the little mushrooms that sort of you've seen that were like sort of scantering around sort of calm down and almost sort of in unison sort of part, just sort of make a line, almost like as if they're looking at you. They don't have eyes. You're not noticing any eyes here. They're just literally have little small stumps that you can notice as they're sort of standing on other mushrooms, and that's literally all they have. Just sort of looking, and as you're going, the rest of you see this phenomena as well.
I'm gonna whisper back. You think they're related to the ones we ate?
I don't know. Maybe.
God, I hope not.
I hope as well.
It takes maybe 20 minutes to go what would usually take maybe a 5-minute walk, but it takes you further, and you start to see a very familiar glow, the glow of a crystal, and it is almost enwrapped in like inside of this very large mushroom that is sort of just overgrown here, that is, and it's just like inside, almost like in its stem. And as it finally comes to a stop, it just sort of points over there. Go. You hear in your mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna lift up the hand that's like been wrapped with its hand, like I'd like to.
It unwraps. Hand still pointing.
Well, if I die, throw me off the island. Let's go.
I mean,
Yep. As you proceed forward, you actually almost trip as you notice something in front of the crystal. And it seems to actually be as you look sort of down, you it's almost camouflaged because of the whiteness of like many of the mushrooms. Bones.
Can we investigate the bones?
Yes.
Yeah, what can I tell what bones they are?
Well, probably not mushroom bones. That's that's for sure. Make me a medicine check. This would be medicine.
Oh, it's human. Okay. Oh,
Medicine doesn't apply to only human.
where's my veterinarian?
You have no idea what these
My
bones are.
fucking. Can I try?
Yeah, go for it.
Oof.
You have no idea. Maybe it's
Should
the.
I try as well?
Go for it. In the meantime, let me see if. Hold on. I just want to see the roll first, and then I'll see if I'm gonna roll for.
Just a
Okay.
second, just a second.
Go for it. Go for it.
It's a bit slow, laptop.
Understandable. Understandable.
Mm,
Okay, with 11, I will. That's enough. To recognize at least a bit of it. So from what it seems and how they sort of bones as are sort of laid out, doesn't seem like it's regular animal. There does seem to be sort of bits and pieces of humanoid. And as you sort of just sort of scamper around further, needing like trying to dig over, you see actually almost under all the mushrooms as you sort of like move them around, you actually start seeing stuff like tattered clothing and stuff, indicating that this was, you're not sure what species or anything, but most likely a humanoid of some sorts. And there's Zamaan. As you sort of go through, you actually see wrapped up in what seems to be almost sort of a leather sort of pouch, not a leather pouch, a casing sort of deal. And you take that, and just to check what's inside, it's a piece of parchment. And you would recognize as being a wizard. This is a scroll.
oh,
Do you mind just to identify it? Do you mind giving me like a Arcana check?
yes. God fucking damn it.
Gotta love that nat one.
Mm-hmm.
What would I do with a nat one?
Nah, just use it. It'll be fine.
What would I do with a nat one? Um, you're looking at the. Yeah, you're looking at the sort of runes, the sigils that are on it. You're pretty sure that this is a scroll of shield.
Oh. Nice.
And yeah, you can just look at that.
Yeah, I will.
Going a bit further as well, not being eaten up by the mushrooms, probably due to it being glass, you do notice a small little vial containing this sort of a darkish reddish sort of liquid in it. This one's you've seen plenty of times, and I'll tell you right now, it is basically the lowest tier of healing potion.
Oh, okay.
Besides that, doesn't seem to be much of anything else. So whatever unfortunate soul died here, for whatever reason, well, he left some goodies at least behind.
Hey, good for me.
Right?
I'm gonna pick up one of the bones. I'm gonna look at the mushroom and just think, people?
Ask it maybe if
Bad.
it's bad people.
Bad people? I'm thinking this.
Yeah. Like that.
Well, the mushroom says these are bad people. Wait, good people? Okay, it says we're good people, so we should be fine.
I mean, good for us then that we took this off their hands.
Let me keep going.
Okay. You guys go through the crystal as looking back just once more, you can see the notion of the mushroom hand just sort of slowly going up, almost as if trying to wave, but by the time that he does it, you guys are just through. And you teleport to another level. And the first thing that hits you, almost like a flashbang of some sort, humidity, steam, just hits you instantly as you come out. It's not overly hot, more surprising than first as you sort of acclimatize to it. But you look in front of you. You guys see. It's hard to see entirely through. There's a lot of steam here, but and it's damp, obviously. But you can sort of see through this steam that there is pools of water that seem to almost see where the steam emanates from. This seems to be some form of natural hot springs of sorts. And as you're looking, sort of continuing trying to take it in, you do see that there are some almost escapes, like places out in the ceiling that open up where sunlight can come through. And as you're looking as well, there seems to also sometimes be a breeze of cold that instantly hits you out of nowhere from some of the entrances as you're looking around. But whatever this seems like, it seems quite actually enjoyable.
Well, this place seems cozy.
Yeah,
Maybe
no
we
kidding.
should look around, and if it's safe, we could take a bath or something.
You look around if it's safe. I'll check the water if it's safe with my body.
Okay then. Sure.
Okay. First and foremost, just to properly get a scope for this place, Zamaan, you can make me an investigation check. Since you're taking some time looking around stuff. Yeah, you take some moment to sort of look around, trying to spot any danger. It's hard to see through, but you're taking your time. And you start noticing bits here and there, where what you thought was natural hot springs at first, you start seeing that actually at some of the pools, some like the rock that almost seems to hold it, and some of the passageways that almost feel that you thought were natural actually seems to actually have a bit more structure to it than you thought at first most. It might just seem like time might have eroded them, smoothed them out to almost make them feel like natural to this place. But this seemed to have been almost, from what you can sort of garner, probably a built place actually. That and these might just be what you're looking at. Either it's super old, could be ruined, might still be in use. You're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But there do seem to be that this isn't all natural. Obviously, there's elements that are natural, but not all of it are. Almost like it was somewhat structured.
Is there any writing or something anyway to
Um,
indicate what this place was?
you do look around, and you do notice on uh, one of the sort of near another entrance that seems to be going further in. Almost put in this like sort of reddish stone that actually catches your attention when you get a bit close because it's easily seen through the steam. What language do you speak, if I may ask?
I speak Common, Draconic, and Primordial.
You do not understand what this says. It doesn't seem to be overly long, but it is almost seemingly pointed out.
Hey guys, can someone like come here? There's some sort of writing that I can't decipher. Maybe it would give us a clue to what this place is.
I got your clue. It's heaven, my dude. Just enjoy.
Yeah, and for you, Avi, the water is enjoyable. Doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it.
Hell yeah.
Is the water safe?
It's heavenly, my dude.
Well, don't mind if I join.
We need to get the heating mechanism so we can install it in our base.
All right. So who's all like Arcane will join in as well. Gildurk, what about you?
Um, don't question Demmy.
Okay.
If I uh, it's actually a possibility to like pry whatever is heating this out.
You there doesn't seem to be anything that's heating it up. It you can look around. I'm not also sure what the exact name is, but the pools that are sort of existent are natural in make. Have you ever seen like those outside like hot springs that like go from like top and then a little bit less and then like almost like a layer, like steps of hot springs? Um, that sort of idea. So it does seem to actually be natural.
Okay, but natural still has like some sort of heat, like where it's coming from.
Okay, if you're asking about that, what would this be then? Uh, Make me a nature check.
Sure.
I'm aware. Thank you, Adi. Yeah, okay. With 15, sort of just looking around, um, and using some of your sort of knowledge of like from before learning and stuff, you would think that this is one of yeah, as Adi mentioned, basically geothermal. So it does seem like there is some that this is most likely due to probably some volcanic activity nearby. You don't have that in your city, but there are records of and stories of people interacting with stuff like lava and magma.
So
So
that I guess I will get into.
all right, and as mentioned, the water is indeed heavenly. Warms the body.
God, this feels nice. I wish Peripetea could join us as well.
Maybe we should ask her if we get the ritual to summon her.
What do you mean, a ritual to summon her?
Well, she is a god, right? And followers of a
True.
god can sometimes call upon the god. Why not call upon a physical manifestation?
I mean, if you can do that, sure. Go for it.
Then we are going to try to pray real hard.
You give me a wisdom check. Just pure wisdom.
God damn it, Demi. You're such a cuck.
No, that's a wisdom save. Just wisdom check. Also, I just need to confirm this. Do you actually have divine intervention already unlocked, or?
I don't know what it is, so presumably not.
Ah,
Right.
okay, yeah. Spoiler, I suppose, since you're going to be a cleric. Divine intervention is where you physically, actually, literally call upon your god to almost kinda Deus Ex Machina out of you something, I suppose. But the chances of you doing succeeding is super low. What was it? You roll a percentile die, a 1d100, and you have to either hit the number or lower than your current cleric level. So at level 20, you only have like a 20% chance of calling on. And I'm not sure when you unlock that actually. It might be level 10, 5, somewhere around that mark. But it is more of a last ditch desperation sort of deal, or maybe not. But with a wisdom of 14, you pray really hard and you sort of feel, your usually cold self warm up with the water around, giving you a bit of inspiration to praying. And you feel, sort of going back through certain experiences and just sort of taking it all in. There is a moment of zen, but no god summoning.
Well,
Didn't
did
work.
it work? Oh,
No. I tried.
Well, we can just tell her our experience, I guess.
Yeah, make her real jealous.
Can I just look back at our stuff if maybe something is if everything is there?
Yeah, it's you wouldn't presumably put it far away, so no need to roll for this or anything. But you look, everything seems to be there.
Okay.
Okay. Just sort of waiting for Boot to come back as well if he wants to add
Yeah.
anything. Um,
Is there anything in the water, like fish or anything? Maybe.
No, they.
Okay.
I feel like fish would probably die in this.
I mean, some of them wouldn't. I think. I don't know.
Honestly,
I'm not sure
I'm
as
not.
well.
I'm not a biologist.
Same. I don't know.
You kinda are though.
Shut the fuck up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But no, the water itself seems to be doesn't really fully go, hit chest. Like it doesn't hit chest wise. It's maybe like near your stomach. But when you like sort of sit down, relax, it almost encompasses your entire body. It's not overly deep. It's just a hot spring, my guy.
Yeah.
And
Fair enough.
And yeah, you actually do, since you noticed that before, the little bit of a structure. Arkansas, Arkansas, you mean? You do actually see how, as you're sort of moving around, that most of the water seems to almost be retained inside, rather than just spilling out as is. Definitely, the whole structured part gives it that little bit of a oomph of, yeah, water is where water is. Puffish is so. Along with a tiny snail that serves as dinner. What is this? How did you find this?
I just googled if they're fishing in hot springs.
They have no natural prey because of the water's heat. That's impressive. But no fish here. This is entirely normal.
Okay.
By the way, just a question. Would you of Gildurk actually went and look at what Zamaan said in terms of the writing that he saw?
Oh, what writing? Sure, I would have a look.
Okay. What language do you speak? Just to confirm.
Common, Celestial, and Elvish.
Okay. Elvish would actually work. You look at the writings, and you might have that expectation of something more important, but actually, the only thing that is said in Elvish here, no running.
Oh my fucking god!
What did it say?
It says no running.
Oh. I mean, I
It
guess
says-
the floor would be slippery.
I mean, this seems almost like some sort of public bath or something.
Yeah, probably. Looks like it. Gildurk, do you have maybe a flask or something? Maybe to put
Let
some
me
of this water into?
let me check my gear. And like rushing through my stuff.
I think that do you have? I think it's one of the packs that might have it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at it, but my sheet froze.
Ah. Very fun. Actually, no, you have the priest's pack. But you don't have a flask per se, but it does say that you have a water skin, so you can definitely use a water skin if you want to. Well, get rid of your water.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, presumably I wouldn't have even. I mean, maybe I would have something in it for like medical purposes, but otherwise, no.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Hmm?
Accidental.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. What the fuck happened while I was gone?
Nothing really.
But yeah, you can state down that you have a water skin filled with hot spring water, basically.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Just to
I
inform.
mean, look. In a while, it's eventually just gonna be spring water, isn't it?
No. Like it's like when you freeze boiling water, you can just thaw it later and then
True. That's how I make my pasta. I just boil some water then freeze it to make it quicker later.
yeah.
I hate that. I hate that.
No. Here's a little tip. If you ever get guests that you really don't like, have a set of ice cubes that you've made from pasta water, like hot dog water, and then give them those ice cubes for their drink.
God.
God damn it.
Okay, but one more question is, why are you having guests that you don't like in the first place? Just tell them no. Make
Courtesy. I mean, it's called courtesy.
fuck that, Chris.
Business partners.
Exactly. Sometimes you gotta do it for the moolah, babe.
Uh,
Sometimes you gotta do it for the Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets. I love the Mets.
First. But by the way, the writing that Zamaan found was in Elvish that literally just stated no running. Just so you're aware.
I'm gonna run around.
Yeah, you do so.
Hell yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I guess the sign was for nothing then.
This time.
I get a critical one, I slip, fall, crack my head open, and we end the adventure there.
Yes.
I wouldn't be that brutal. It wouldn't be that much damage.
You've had plants come on me twice. Well, I guess mushrooms aren't plants.
It didn't come on you. Okay.
Are literally how mushrooms reproduce. What do you mean?
Fair.
What do you mean? It blasted its orange baby batter all over me.
Understandable, sir. Have a nice day.
What do you think I went for the water?
But yeah, how long do you guys want to actually stay in here? Like just chill and rest and soaking up some good water.
Good soup.
I was about to fucking say.
If like we presumably still have time, like until we have to skedaddle due to this labyrinth resetting.
That actually, it's not a daily thing, it's a monthly thing. So you guys can stay honestly here as long as you fucking can.
So honestly, like, unless our resource get depleted, we can just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
So, after an enjoyable bath, you guys get out. It's hard to really dry yourself here because of the amount of steam. Oh, also just to
Wait, can't I just... Oh yeah, steam. Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of it. They're just also informed because of the amount of steam, just for like mechanic purposes. This place is considered lightly obscured. It doesn't really do anything besides more difficulty seeing stuff, but just so you're aware. And yeah, it takes you a bit to try and dry out those who can. Like, you still feel the humidity, Zamaan, but, I suppose you have a protective layer of some sort compared to the rest. Avi, I think, would have the...
hot.
I think Avi would...
My man's water retardant. I will not break YouTube terms of service.
Goddamn.
Wait, there's no dislike button, so...
True. Nobody has to know how bad my videos are. Cool.
And then they turn off the comments as well, so haha, free speech.
But you guys dress up and continue on. This place seems to have primarily one entrance that seems to like just follow through. And going through that tunnel, it does seem once again this sort of structured idea. follows through. You see that this sort of at this tunnel here is a bit more arch type, meaning going through, and it's wide enough for comfortably, I want to say 2 lanes of people, I suppose. And it's not long until you start hearing actually noises, and it feels for most of you like it's a combination of almost like hissing, almost like a kettle boiling, with words in it. You, however, Zamaan, going through, would actually be able to understand some of it.
What's it saying then?
I'm not actually going to say what it says because it feels more like it's a song, lyrics. Almost as like, you can understand a song that is being. The rest of you don't really hear the rhythm or you know of the or melody of the music purely because well it's so distorted or it sounds differently. But you, Zaman, knowing this would be a form of primordial speak, you understand this through its sort of gibberishness going through. And the song mostly just is like a mixture of, well, almost talks about like water and fire, basically, is the theme. And as you sort of keep.
Guys, can you hear the music?
Oh, it's happening to you too then.
No, I can.
I can't hear anything, but I know how I
Oh,
felt.
oh, I can hear some music. Yeah. Should
Oh,
we
look,
follow it?
speaking from personal experience, yes, it's been 2-0 both times. I say go for it. I'm right behind you.
Okay then.
Okay.
Gildurk, you got any bad feeling about this?
No, but I do think maybe we should well have him lie down a little bit until the effect passes. So did you eat anything strange lately?
I mean, I did eat the same mushrooms as Avi, but I didn't have the same effect. They didn't have the same effect on me.
Yeah, but then again, you're entire different species.
I mean, yes, but I think after resting and having a bath and everything, the effect would have passed by now, if there were any, except the dizziness I felt at first.
I want to make a medicine check. Just let me check you out.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, then.
roll medicine.
Um,
Nice. You look him over. Look at his pupils. Look at it. Trying to see the same signs. See if he interacts, is more sensitive, or like his senses are heightened, whatnot. Looking at all the feelings. Uh, not doesn't seem like there's any effects of the mushroom. You obviously do like a double check for like anything else. Besides Zaman being Zaman, nothing wrong.
how strange. He's not high.
I mean, I told you. Should we follow the music then?
Follow the music.
All right.
Gildurk?
Yeah, sure. I will walk in front of you all.
Perfect. So
Okay, then.
you continue down the tunnel, going through it, opening up into another large chamber. And in this one, you notice, rather than multiple small pools, the lair, this one seems to be more of a very large, more larger type of pool. And there is almost like a sort of a circle. There's like a walkway that is meant to be like outside of the pool that just goes on and it branches out as well. Um, the rest of you still hear the more hissing, boiling thing, but you just feel like that might be natural to this place. But you, Zaman, you hear the singing even clearer in this room. Um, if everybody would make me a perception check with disadvantage, please. Hey, nice. Okay, let me actually do Arcane just in case. So I have a feeling it's... Yeah, no. Gildurk, you're the only one who actually notices something as you're sort of looking around, taking it in, as Zamaan sort of just trying to also try and see where, music coming from. You actually notice something in the middle of this pool. Something that catches your eyes because you thought you saw movement for a second. But as you sort of look back, it takes you a while for your eyes to focus and concentrate, but you finally see what it is. There seems to be almost a sort of condensed sort of steam that seems to almost be unnaturally moving on the pond. And there seems to be almost like four shapes of that going into a circle.
Well, I will relay to the others. Oh no.
You're muted, Boo.
What do you think it could be?
Hello.
Oh, fucking God.
Hello? No.
Oh man.
But to be fair, I also had like some weird hiccup. So
Hello,
maybe this
hello,
goes
hello.
down.
Yeah. But no, the thing was the cutout. The cutout was the best part. Help.
It was like, hello. God of Discord.
I think
isn't
it's
here
fine
anymore.
now.
Yeah, no.
Seems like it's
Yeah.
fine now.
Yeah, no. It's good.
Can you
Zamaan,
just repeat what happened?
Okay.
Because I didn't hear anything. Yeah, after you said Gildurk only noticed, and then I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Basically, for more densely shaped, like it seems like it's hard to see through them. Pieces of steam seem to be moving in the middle of this large pool in a circle. That's what he relays to you.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, because you have two sources of information, you can make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work with it. So you try and you sort of rack your brain real quick, the information coming in, and the key, you just have some of the information. They seem to be speaking a form of primordial. Specifically, it's kind of a mixture of Ignan and Aquan of the primordial part. There seems
You
to.
wouldn't let me speak primordial, you asshole.
I gave you a choice if I remember right. No, hold up. Don't remember.
Anyway, continue.
The sort of steam part, and shit, I had another one that I just might have slipped. But you get the idea that this is almost something similar to you, actually, Zamaan. A form of elemental. You would know, though, as these might be smaller shapes rather than, full-on humanoid like you, or something comparatively like your father, for example. These seem to be some form of, like, most likely steam methods. Basically, a small form of elemental that, rather than having a fire, water, whatever, is more of a combination of two different elements, being most likely, from what you can gather from the song, fire and water, steam.
Can I try to talk to them in primordial?
Yes, you can. What
Mm,
would
hello, sorry for interrupting your dance, but are you friendly?
the song stops for a moment as you all hear almost gibberish, weird sounds coming out of Zamaan, and you see those four figures just sort of stop as you now can see them as well through as being pointed out, sort of just whoosh and vanish into the steam before hearing voices sort of echoing around this place. And it's like, ooh, Like you can only you can understand this, by the way, Zamaan. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
who do we have here? A friend? A friend. As you hear another voice come up, must be a friend. Has to be a friend. And you see these four figures just sort of appear, sort of as a steam sort of collects around them, and they appear almost in front of you. That all of you can see it a lot more clearly now, where they have this almost not really goblin-like, but imagine like imp goblin-like appearance to them. Just small, ugly, but they're steam and they're kind of transparent. Just sort of looking at you, Zamaan, and they're sort of like bickering amongst each other. Friend, foe, friend, foe. And then they just sort of all look at you at the same time. Hello.
Hello. I'm friendly. Don't worry. I'm Zamaan. I'm a fire genasi, a kind of elemental, just like you.
Sort of look at each other, nod. One of them sort of just like, and then they start floating. Actually, it's like going and floating around you, sort of touching you. They're going like, it's true, it's true, friend, friend, friend. And one of them just goes, what brings you here, Zamaan? Friend?
We're a band of adventurers. This is Avi, and this is Gildurk, and this is Arcane. We're here to explore this dungeon, find treasures, and kill evil things.
Nice. Very evil things bad. Friends, accepted here. And they sort of look to you guys and they say something to you. You have no idea what they say, but you understand Zamaan. They're basically just saying hello. Just going through all of you.
Yeah. They're saying hello. They're friendly. Don't worry.
I'm muted again. God damn it. Hello back.
You see them do a similar motion.
So, what is this place?
Our home.
Who are you?
This is our home. Don't really have names amongst ourselves, but this is our home. It's beautiful. Don't you like it here? Look at all the steam
Yes,
here.
it is. It's really nice here. We had a bath in one of the hot springs when we entered here.
Perfect. But we didn't know you were there. So sorry, Zamaan, friend. Would you like to join us for more? This pool here, very special. Perfect temperature. We can change it too.
Oh, why is it special?
This is where kings and queens once were.
Oh.
We can make the water hotter just for you, Zamaan.
I don't think my friends can handle it.
They sort of just look down a bit. Would you like to stay a bit?
I mean, yeah, no problem.
Hmm.
I don't meet creatures like me that often, so it would be interesting to talk with you a bit.
Good, good. Well, just like the people before us. Get comfy. Come in. We won't make the water hotter. Your friends can't handle them.
Oh, Zamaan, what are they saying?
They're asking us if we want to have a bath here. This was presumably a place where kings and queens bathed before.
Okay, but why don't they bathe here now?
Let me ask them. Where are the kings and queens that bathed here before? Why does no one come? Wait, just a second. Fuck.
I'm getting mad pixie vibes, holy shit.
They're bigger than that, but fair. I still can't believe, like, by the way, what kind of ringtones do you guys have? Do you guys still, like, use default ringtones?
Yes.
My shit vibrates, my dude.
How do you hear?
I usually fucking hear something rattling massively. Like, it's pretty hard not to hear when my fucking phone laying down on a wooden table and suddenly the entire table just begins emitting a sound.
Fair, but do you remember the older phones like the Nokias? How much they vibrated?
Yes, absolutely. That should fucking knock your TV off of the fucking shelf.
Though, why do you, Redomer, use the default ringtone? What's wrong with you?
Well, I don't really care. That's the reason.
It's a way to personalize yourself.
Yeah,
Yourself.
I mean, look. I don't even have any pictures or like anything in my room. Like no posters, no anything. Like if it was up to me, I would literally exist in an empty room.
That's fair. I don't either, nor did I ever actually have posters and things in my room. The only thing I had that was close, I suppose, was a sheet of paper for
It's a poster, Demmy. What do you mean?
No, yeah.
A poster's a sheet of paper.
Yeah, but this one was just purely for like OBS shortcuts that I can just look at, be like, yes, click button. And that's it.
You're telling me you didn't have that fucking GTA San Andreas fucking cheat sheet in your desk as a kid?
No, actually, because that was at my cousin's, because he was the one who played on PC. I played GTA San Andreas on a PlayStation 2. That shit had co-op.
The only consoles in my life that I've ever had were a PS1 and now a PS4.
That's an. What about 2 and 3?
Like PS1, I got simply because of family that we were friends with. They were getting rid of theirs and they just gave it to me. My parents never wanted to buy me a console because they're like, "Oh, you have your PC, that's plenty," and I fully agree, that was plenty.
Fair. I
remember playing fucking Blade for the PS1. Goddamn, shit was massively cool.
I had 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5, I don't really need it at this point. 2 was though my most used thing, and so many of them broke basically because of how much I used them that the whole thing that's supposed to like read the CD, just basically popped out. It just stopped working.
Fuck did you do to that thing, Demmy?
Play it a lot.
Yeah, I could fucking tell.
Like, shit, I had like Sims, GTA, a JRPG known as Grandia 2, that shit was great. Ratchet and Clank, and then a bunch of bootleg games as well. Like I had a Conan the Barbarian game that I remember, and that soup, and the soup and the edgiest Sonic the Hedgehog game because it wasn't Sonic the Hedgehog, it was Shadow the Hedgehog, the one where he has a gun in the picture.
Sorry, Sonic, you're just a beta male.
They treat me like an object.
Well, that's because you're a beta cock, Sonic.
and I'm an alpha gamer.
I'm an alpha gamer. Now, where we dropping, boys? Oh shit! I'm getting a call to be right back.
The person I'm supposed to roleplay right now just left.
Well, that's how it is.
The Demmy SD experience.
Yeah, no, literally. Like the only thing that goes right is things going wrong, and you can count on that.
Wait, isn't that a paradox?
Yes.
Fuck, that fucks me up.
But yeah, I never got really into like consoles. I had like a PS2 for a while, and we had like some ancient like Nintendo around. I think it was 64, I think.
Nice.
And well, like we never really got much out of it. Then we used it as a CD player, and once they fell out of favor, with literally no use of them.
Nice. I remember not owning it. A friend of mine had it. Once again, a NES, cassette and old things. And the only game that I remember playing was Contra. Don't remember which one. Was it 2 or 3? Because aliens nonetheless. And we played that shit co-op, and that was rough. So imagine, like, it was okay for like the first section where it's like 2D, But then there was a weird place where like you get to like a top-down view, and when it's single player, it's normal, right? The camera follows you. The problem is this is co-op, so the camera was kind of had to be split between you two, and it wasn't like wait a second, I'm trying to remember. No. It was even more cursed. It was split screen. So rather than having a wide area, a view area, right? It would split, meaning that you saw less in a game where a single shot out of like 1,000 that come at you kills you. And this being one of the older games, it's one of those places where you have like 3 lives. Once you like lose those 3 lives, you start from not the beginning of the level, but the beginning of the game. And
Oh my fucking god.
So imagine us when we finally passed that second level, basically, got to the third, and because we didn't know anything about the third, you know, no patterns, enemies, whatnot, we instantly got shreked. So we had to like restart from the beginning of the game and go through all that pain again. Shit, games are...
Yeah, no.
Holy shit, games really were made for the hardcore. Like, now you know why hardcore gamers exist in the first place. Holy shit. Arcade games were rough. Actually, do you know why arcade games were the way they were? Like, difficult.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably because of to make more money.
Yeah, basically, that was literally it, because the more you lose, the more coins you put in to want to win. But you see, technically, nowadays games are doing the same, except they're taking a lot more than just coins. They give you $60 for an unfinished product and then sell the DLC for more. And that's business.
Exactly. And you know the best part is like the DLCs are, you know, the things, you know, they're addressing issues. So essentially, they're not just selling DLC, they're selling you patches for the game.
I just don't get it. Welcome back, Adi.
Hello, sorry, that was a bit abrupt.
No problemo. Also, I might not have been watching you properly, but did you change your hoodie or something? I could have sworn you had like
No.
a gray one.
No, it's probably because of the camera. Because it's a bit grayish as well.
Understand.
I was in a red hoodie all the time.
Well, Boo's AFK, but you're the main person, so we're back.
So I think I was asking if where did the people that use this bath go? Why aren't they returning?
They're gone. Left long ago. Never came back.
Does anyone come back here to take a bath anymore?
Sometimes. They have a fun time. But then they leave again.
Oh, so nobody talks to you. That's sad.
We talk to each other.
I'm here now as well.
And now we talk to you.
Well then, we'll take you up on the offer to take a bath.
And they're going to almost make a pathway into the pool by sort of giving you a bit more vision of, you know, sort of getting the steam away, just so you see better. God damn it, even Gildurk's back. And you enter the pool. Since everybody's AFK, I'm presuming you relayed this, and well.
Yes. I relayed it. Yeah, that it's safe.
The water itself, same temperature as the ones before. There might be some difference, obviously, but not one that is immediately noticeable. But you go in, and once again, this one's a bit deeper, actually. Not overly deep. This is one that you can actually sort of stand in. But, you know, by being at near the sides of this pool / crater sort of deal, you can just comfortably sit down. And yeah, you make yourself cozy, and the steam methods come back and just be like, and how's the water?
The water's wonderful, thank you.
A bit more, a bit less, more, less, more?
Maybe a tiny bit more. My friends won't mind. Just a tiny bit, though.
You see a wink almost form, And it takes maybe a bit, since heat, but you do start noticing that the water is a bit hotter. Not overly hot, still, pleasant, but it does have a little bit, and you feel that change in temperature before you get used to it again. Better now?
Much better, thank you.
So, Zamaan, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm the son of a Freet, and
Ooh.
I don't really know what my mother is. I just know
Aw.
she was some kind of humanoid.
Something.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about her. The only thing I know that I have the same eyes as her, and I have my spell book is a gift from her that she left.
Aww. So, who's your father? We might know him.
Fucking hell, I forgot his name.
Yeah, as you do.
As you do, just to say. Well, my father is Atash. He's a great scholar, We lived in his lamp. I grew up there, and he always was studying something, and he worked for a elf that, the elf was keeping the lamp in his antiquity collection. And then one day he just left without any notice.
Aww.
Yeah.
At a Tash. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. I have no idea. Do you? Nope. Do you? Nope. You? Nope. But that's
I mean, it's
alright.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Who needs a Tash when you have Zamaan?
Well, do you have any other friends?
Yeah.
Except yourselves.
Oh. No. My only friend is him, him, him. Him, 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 him.
Did you ever meet another elemental, maybe?
Yeah, of course. But they didn't like us. So they left, as they do, again.
Why didn't they like you?
Good question. I don't know. Anyways, how would you like a massage?
I mean, sure, but how would you do that? You're kind of steamy and transparent.
Watch this. And he sort of just floats behind you before appearing and starts, sort of going at you. And he sort of pulls back, ooh, hot, and then goes back in. And it's a weird feeling. It's almost like, how do I say? Okay, so you know how a steam jet works, right?
Yes.
There is some force that obviously kind of hits. And so you do actually feel on your shoulders almost like something actually touching you. But the problem is the texture. The texture doesn't feel like, regular skin to skin combat. Not combat. Skin
Contact.
Contact, thank you. It more feels like, well, something wet. Like not quite like a towel wet, but it's just wet. They do a good job. It's just weird. But you eventually get used to it and you relax, and the other one sort of takes an arm and massages that. The other one takes another arm and massages that. You're having a true spa day, as the rest are, well, also bathing in. And, after they finish with you, they'll offer to others and ask you to translate and give you the full experience. Just like the kings and queens before.
And I translate and relay that to everyone, yeah.
Yeah, since they don't seem to be speaking same language. Though you would probably notice, we're going with the other Arcane rule, and because your dad was kind of like that as well. Generally, other elementals don't tend to speak, well, normal. Let's say like that, normal languages.
Yes.
Your dad is like one of the exceptions because, well, learned.
Yeah. He was like in a relationship with someone that doesn't speak Primordial, so yeah.
Exactly.
I have a question.
Hmm?
How long have you guys been here?
They sort of talk amongst each other. A long time. Definitely a long time. We don't really count years or days. We did. We stopped. Didn't feel like we needed to. But we've been here for a long time. I mean, this is home. Where would we go?
True. Makes sense. Did you know that your home is in like a big tower and that we're floating on a big island?
What?
Yeah, you've never been outside.
You've been outside?
Yes, that's where I come from.
Okay, we haven't been outside for a while, it seems.
Yeah. Oh, how was the outside then?
Cold. Actually, so one goes, still is.
What do you mean still is?
He sort of
Did
just
you just
he sort of points out to one of the openings where you see some of the steam going out. It's cold. Outside.
Oh, wait. Yeah, true, you have those openings. Oh, do you go I asked that one. Do you go outside often?
Not really.
What do you see up there?
Snow, ice, mountains, stuff.
Oh, any buildings or anything?
Used to be, but now they're ruins. People left.
Oh, do you have any kind of do you know maybe what the reason is why they left?
Beats me. Beats me. Beats me.
Hmm. Well then, uh, how big is this place? Because we were in one room and now we're here. I don't know. How many rooms are there?
Um, there's one room, the one you came from. There's this room. There's the changing room. There's another sauna. Give or take 3 plus side rooms.
Is there anything interesting in them? Maybe some of the kings and queens left something there on accident.
Uh, more steam. And pools in one. Pools in
Nothing.
that one.
Oh, so there's like nothing in them.
I mean, changing room had clothes. Yeah, clothes. Yeah. What are you looking for? We can maybe get it.
I mean, maybe something like something shiny, something valuable, something gold, silver, gems.
I think clothes. Okay. You two go check. They're sort of.
That sound like Fat Tony Mafia like voice. You two check.
Who cares? Where are those other two motherfuckers?
Oh, you two go and check.
Oh wait, when did you come back, Boo?
Like 15 minutes ago.
Ben.
So what happened?
Basically, Zaman's chilling in the pool. Since you guys weren't there, he kind of agreed for all of you. And he basically all of you are getting a massage slash spa treatment. Massages by steam elementals, basically. And now Zaman is asking if they can find any gems, coins, whatever that might exist here, and some lore dump, basically.
Zamaan. A question popped up in my head.
What?
Do those steam elementals by any chance know what this place is? I mean, they live here.
It seems that it's some kind of spa where.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean this entire place.
Well, when I did ask them if they ever went outside, you know, and they said that you see that opening above me. They say it's cold outside and that there's snow and ruined buildings, that people were there before but now left. They were kind of confused when I told them that we are all on a floating island, in a tower on a floating island. So I don't really know. It wasn't snowing outside when we were there.
Oh. Let me fly up, see what I can see.
Okay. The exits, the things, are big enough, and you fly out. You when as the moment you start going out, you feel blurry. Like the things you see in front of you start to like be more blurred than it almost feels like, you know, when you take off your glasses, that sort of deal. But you do still are able to go out and look around, and as description states, there is snow around, ice, mountains, and what seemingly is like the first thing that you see as well, um, ruined buildings, seemingly some forms of like stone housings and a larger structure, and almost like there was a small little village slash town sort of deal here.
I'm gonna fly down. So yeah, they weren't kidding. Up above is just... It's a snowy village, like an abandoned snow-covered village. I can take you up if you
Yeah,
want to see if you want to see by yourself. You don't look too heavy.
I mean, I trust you.
I mean, no, because I'm thinking there are abandoned buildings there. You think there could be stuff in them?
I mean, possibly there might be. But I want to wait for the elementals to see if there's anything here, and I
Oh
want
no,
to talk.
understandable. I'll go check one of the building. I'll go check up there just to see if it's safe to explore. Rather.
Sure. I
Okay.
tell the elementals what he's doing.
Yeah, they were just am at it. You Avi, as
have-
you fly.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay, my bad. Did you want to say something or?
No. You can finish that first.
Okay. Avi, as you fly up, and continue sort of trying to leave and go through, the blurriness of your vision increases and keeps on doing so as you try and as you try to get closer to the village. Before almost blanking out, but you're not really aware of blanking out. You just seemingly reappear back at the exit of the sort of the entrance, the chimney almost like deal, with no recollection of what happened.
So to me, I just like teleported basically.
In a way, but you didn't feel any notion of teleportation. It's just like almost like you blinked and you were just in a different place.
Oh. I'm gonna try again, but like full speed in another direction.
Yeah, you do so. The blurriness increases once again, this time faster since you're going up. Same principle happens. You just,
Oh.
go back.
Oh. Well, I'll definitely need someone's help with this. I'll fly down and hope Zamaan is finished waiting or Gildurk's available.
So what did you see?
That's just the thing. Not much. I could see the village, just like rundown stone houses, but my vision was just very, very blurry. And as I kept getting closer and closer to the village, away from this specific spot, from the hole in the ground, I guess, it just kept getting more and more and more and more blurry. And then it's like I blink and I'm back at the entrance, or well, exit. Speaking from here,
Whoa, that's weird.
very. Mind helping me out check this out while after they come back?
Well, let me just ask them something, because not everyone left, of the
Okay.
elementals. Yeah. Friends, I have a question.
Yeah, ask it.
Did you ever, when you left this place, when you went out of the hole, did you ever go any further? My friend says there's a village. Did you ever go to that village or something?
Not really. It's too cold outside. We like it where it's warm.
Fair enough. Also, another question I wanted to ask. Is there a kind of a crystal anywhere in these rooms? And then I described, because I can't remember what the crystal looks like. I described the teleportation crystal to them.
Oh, that thing? Yeah.
Was it always there?
So look. Yeah.
Even when the kings and queens were there?
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you. I'm gonna try to help my friend. He seems to be blacking out and not being able to go outside anywhere further out of the entrance.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Why is that bad?
I mean, blacking out is bad, no?
Yes. Do you know anything about this?
How blacking out works?
No. Why he's blacking out?
Oh. Maybe
Okay,
he's not
then.
used to the cold?
Probably. Avi, let's try again. They don't really know anything.
Right. Heave ho. Let's go. Gonna fucking princess carry your ass.
Yeah. You go up and
I'll fly up and I'll just be like, okay, watch this. And I'm gonna go with both. I'm just gonna put him down at the entrance at the top of the hole, whatever. And I'm gonna zoom in one direction again.
Okay. You reappear back. Zamaan? You didn't go anywhere.
What just happened?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You just reappeared next to me.
Just to be more specific, actually, he didn't reappear. He said, you heard him say zoom, and he's still there, right next to you. You didn't see him go at all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Avi, aren't you gonna go?
I already went. What do you mean?
No, you didn't. You were standing in place. You said zoom and then you stood in place.
Okay,
Yes.
let me try that again.
Okay.
Slowly fly up and go.
Yeah. You fly, go, you come back to the place. You hear him saying these things, but he's still there. Like,
Avi, are you joking? Are you joking with me? You still didn't do anything.
What are you talking about? Okay. Look, listen. Come with me. Okay, just come with me here. I'll take you. I'll show you. I'll pick him up and then we'll go.
Okay.
okay. This would be a bit more interesting. So both of you. You experience the same moment as Zamaan. You experience basically what Avi experiences. You blink, you see yourself going blink, and going back to where you think. But you have no recollection of Avi moving with you. You just blinked and were there. Avi right next to you. Same with you, Avi. You had him, at least you thought, but he's right there with you and not in the same position.
Whoa, what just happened?
See what I mean?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Do you sense any magic or anything?
Can I don't have detect magic.
Wait, you don't?
I don't know
No,
that.
I don't. No, I'm telling Demmy out of character.
No,
Wait.
no, I'm telling you that out of character.
Yeah.
But
Ah.
in character, I don't know either.
Okay. My bad. I thought you did. That's why.
Just a second. What do I see there next to the entrance around me? Just in close proximity. Is it just snow?
Snow, and you can clear a bit. Does seem to be natural stone rock. Just snow over it. Currently, it is not fully snowing. It's like you see like a snowflake here and there fall, but it's not like super snowy.
Can I like slowly try to extend my hand, touching the snow?
Yeah. You extend your hand, touch the snow. Nothing seems to.
Can I try to go further and further with my hand?
Yeah. And eventually.
Mr. Fantastic out here. Nah, my dude, like Michael Jordan in Space Jam, like let's go.
Yeah. You do that, Zamaan. And eventually, once again, same thing. You blink, you come back, and Avi, you just see Zamaan constantly holding his hand out, touching snow.
Zamaan, are you okay?
I think it happened again.
By the way, just a note,
Probably.
Zamaan, since you've been disturbing snow, looking back, it's almost as if you didn't disturb it at all.
Wait, didn't I just touch the snow? Didn't I? What?
No, you just to me, you just kind of put your hand out over the snow, and that's where you stopped.
No, I like disturbed the snow. Wait, what?
Okay, do you think a third pair of eyes might help? I'm gonna go get Gildurk.
I don't know. Maybe, but I'm not
I'm
sure.
gonna go get Gildurk. We might need his god's protection now.
We might need God on our side.
Okay, a question. Demi, can I try? I have an idea. While you go out, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Can I use Mage Hand
Mm-hmm.
and try to grab something further away,
Okay.
like at least a snow or something, just with Mage Hand,
Yeah.
not by leaving the area?
Sure. Easily enough. And does it actually state the range of like how far away Mage Hand?
Yes. I think it does. Let me just see. 30 feet.
30 feet. You place it in front of you, and it does collect some snow, and it comes back normally.
Okay, then. Can I? Oh yeah, I can't use detect magic. For fuck's sake.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, the snow is normal. Nothing.
Seems like
Yeah.
snow with almost frozen water.
But not quite.
Not quite. Gildurk,
We need. Yeah.
you see
to
these.
fill in here.
You see Avi basically and the rest just keep on going up and down as you're enjoying once again a bit more of the bath. Feels good, and yeah, Avi comes down. You know, wet feathers just sort of.
Gildurk. I found
Yeah?
something kind of weird, and me and Zamaan have fucking no idea what's happening. We're thinking a third pair of eyes is probably gonna be helpful. Come here real quick. By the way, you might want to leave some of your heavy armor behind you. I can't really carry that much.
All right. Shit, I don't think I have any other armor than heavy.
Or look,
Oh.
at least the mace and the shield.
Yeah.
I could give you a sword. I could give you my sword if shit goes south.
Everybody's taking like a bath since everybody went into the pool, so presumably you'd be actually without armor right now if you're taking a more
fair
relaxing
enough.
bath.
Absolutely fair enough. Okay, so I'll just take him up then.
Do you
look,
resist?
oh yeah, fair enough.
That's gonna be a no. So yeah, you can drag him up.
I'm gonna look at Zamaan's like instead of explaining because it's a bit difficult. Let me just show you. Okay, I'm gonna put him down. Watch. I'm going to fly really, really, really fast that way. I'm gonna do it. Take off. Same shit happens, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
just to explain
Gildurk,
to
yeah.
just to explain it to Redomer, because I don't think Redomer was here because he was AFK.
No, that's what I'm trying to do now in character.
Oh, okay, my bad. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so what did it look like I did to you, Gildurk?
You flew?
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't know about
You
that.
did.
Yeah,
you did,
Out of
yeah.
character, that's my bad. Out of character.
Just tell him to try to walk away or something.
Okay, yeah. Try walking in that direction, just really, really far.
All right, I start walking.
Okay. You walk and walk, and your vision gets blurry and blurrier as you sort of go further away. And eventually, you simply blink and reappear back to where you were. Avi. You told him to move. He did not move. He was there
Yeah,
all the time.
I expected as much, yeah. Because we've
Okay.
Demmy and Zamaan have established now.
Okay. So I walked, then my vision got blurry, and then I blinked and was back.
Yes, and let me show you how it looks like to us. And I'm gonna go up and fly away, and my actual fucking wait. To us, you look like you were standing still, like this. I'm gonna fly up, go away. Now, Debbie, you can add flavor if you want.
You go further away, and well, Gildurk. After some time, Gildurk. He says that, points up, and yeah, he's still there.
Ominous. Yeah, you're not really moving.
Yeah, but for me, I flew up, went one way, my vision got blurrier and blurrier, I blacked out, and I'm here.
What happens if you do something?
I don't know, Zamaan, have you tried anything?
I tried touching the snow, and in my experience, I saw the snow being disturbed. But as my vision got blurry again and I blacked out, the snow wasn't disturbed anymore. And Avi said he didn't even see the snow disturb at all.
Have you tried melting it? Or even maybe even making it vaporize?
I mean, I can try. Can I try to throw a fireball?
Firebolt. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, firebolt.
Just like a random snow patch.
Yes, a random snow patch.
Yeah. You do so. You see the firebolt hit. You do see that the snow was disturbed. You know, presumably some of it melts, so now it's misshapen. All of you see this normally. And the range, I think, on firebolt was at 60 or 120. I think it's 120.
I think it's 120 as well.
I think it's pretty far.
Yes, it is 120.
Yeah. It's a ways off, and yeah, you will see this. No problemo. Besides, the further something goes away, the more blurry it seems. But yeah,
that gives me an idea.
Okay.
Gonna grab fucking Arcane's rope as well as mine, tied to an arrow, and shoot it as far as possible out.
Yeah, easily done. The arrow goes high, trying to go for that maximum distance, and it lands. Rope connect and all.
Okay. Now, we see it land and everything, just a bit blurry, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk towards the arrow while holding the rope, but just before I blank out, I'm gonna yank the rope back with the arrow and walk back.
Okay. You do that, or attempt to do that, as you sort of just blink. Same familiar sensation happens. You reappear back to where you were, and it seems that the rope and whatnot, nothing changed. For the rest of you, same. Avi never left.
What did you just try to do?
I could have sworn I went nowhere near the quote-unquote edge, but I still wound up back here. Because I followed the rope while holding on to it and I was still conscious. I yanked the rope back, and I wanted to turn back around to start walking back, but then I blinked and I was here.
Oh, wait. Might have misunderstood then. How far would you have actually gone then? Like, would you have kept on going, or like, did you just like leave 15 feet out of the hole?
I want to leave before I pass out, before it starts getting way too blurry.
Okay.
So
So
maybe 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Okay, so basically on the edge. Okay.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
My bad. Then I'm gonna retcon that just so I can understand you better. You go back then as normal. You did yank the arrow, and as you're going further away, the blurriness starts to fade away. And you guys do see this happen.
Okay,
so
and
I have
why
this,
did you do
so
that?
I'm assuming all of you. Because don't you know think it's weird? I went a specific distance, and you could see me go normally and come back, right? But as soon as like we go to cross that some sort of edge, like the border, it makes it so we never move at all. How does it know how far we'll go before we start moving?
That's what I'm thinking as well. Like it either either needs to be some really powerful or either for fundamental like magic or some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Which well, did someone check for magic?
Zamaan said he can't.
I don't know. Demmy misunderstood. He thought I knew detect magic. I don't. I thought you can detect magic with
Arcana. Nah.
Arcana.
Just feed me some mushrooms.
Do we still have any of those mushrooms?
I definitely remember saying I'll take some because I only remember weird things happening to me, and I'm wondering if they could be cool.
Yeah, so if that's the case, you'd probably have some just stashed. Check the loot pile just in case if somebody might have written down or not. Handout.
Check the loot pile. I don't think I wrote it in the loot pile. Let me check my own thing.
If that's the case, then how about this? Then let's do a 1d2 basically, just to like, because I don't fully remember everything.
Sure. No, sure. Wait, what's a 1? What's a 2?
Your choice. What do you want? It's like
1 is heads, 2 is tails.
Yeah, no, but the outcome.
I know, I'm fucking. 1 is we have shrooms, 2 is we don't.
Okay.
We don't. Let's go. But yeah, we have no idea what type of magic, if this is magic at all. But also, it does seem like we are just somewhere, like on another island, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does seem much different than our island. And the elementals were confused when I described. But realistically, they didn't even go anywhere from this place, but still.
Yeah.
They just said people were living here before and they left a long time ago. Also, I asked them if there was a crystal here. Okay. There is one, but they also said that the crystal was here when there were people living here as well. So I don't really know what that could mean, but
We really need to ask like a historian of sorts. Like we've found like a lot of strange places. Like first in mine, seemingly abandoned. Like why would it be in a tower? And like not notice like hot springs with what was it you said? Like kings and queens that have like
yes,
that used this.
yes.
Do you even have like kings and queens?
No.
What?
Like there's been titles that have been thrown around.
Gods and goddesses.
There's titles been thrown around. People have been given a title, but like authority-wise, like what you would usually say what a king or queen, no.
They also said that there were other people here, but I assume they meant adventurers like us after the kings and queens left. So at some point, this place became a part of this dungeon. But at the same time, the crystal was there from the beginning.
Or do you
Weird.
think maybe the dungeon teleports us to these places? Like, the dungeon isn't the dungeon? Because it is just teleporting, right? How do we know we're still on our island?
That's
I
a fair
don't
point.
know. Might be. I have an idea. Can you, like, bring me down to the elementals again?
All right. I mean, look, there's a hot spring. You can jump.
Oh, yeah, true. But it's like...
I'm kidding. Don't.
Yeah, you go back, you see Arcane just chilling, getting a massage, not really
Being
caring about much.
chilling.
And yeah, the methods are still there. The two others are back as well, and they just go, nothing really shiny. We looked around, nothing that you said really thing.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have a question, though, if I may. Sorry
Go.
for asking so many questions.
No, go for it, go for it.
When there were kings and queens here, that time, where did they like leave this place? I don't really know. Where's the exit to this place?
Oh, the
How
exit?
did they leave? Yes.
The exit's collapsed at this point.
Oh, did the kings and queens ever try to? Oh, sorry. And the people after that, how did they leave?
Like you did.
What?
Like
They left.
yeah. It took a rope and came down.
What do? No, I meant how did they leave? Oh, the same way they got in, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, really can't go into a place if it's, collapsed. So you have to find
Yes.
another way.
You know the crystal I mentioned, did anyone ever use that?
No, not from what we know.
Oh.
Are you so interested in that crystal anyways? It's just been there for, just there.
Well, we kinda got here by touching a crystal, That's why I'm asking. So we may be the first people here that got here by teleportation by crystal. That's why it's weird.
You're weird.
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel weird.
No, you're the one weird. We're not weird. You're weird.
Yeah, sorry for being weird. Wasn't my intention to be weird.
Any other questions? Or can we go back to, making everybody feel nice?
Just one, maybe. Is there any writing anywhere? We saw some writing in the room before.
The most of the lighting is natural light coming in from the entrance up here. The thing is, there's enough light coming in that it's not, dark. It feels well lit.
Sure, he said writing.
Oh, writing? I thought
writing.
I heard light.
Writing.
I heard lighting. My bad.
No.
Writing. And there's the signs. We have no idea.
Do you know what they say?
No idea. And then one goes, no. They told us before. Oh yeah. No running.
Who told you?
The people from before. People here.
So there were other people that understood you as well.
Yeah.
Did they ever tell you their names or who they are?
Don't make me look at a fucking name generator right now, my guy. But they'll throw out some names that uh you're the one who can actually pick it. You obviously understand it, Zamaan, but Gildurk, you knowing Elvish, you are able to pick this up in some form of way, as their voices, the way they make sounds, changes almost to like fit the word itself, and you can hear Elvish names being said. I'm not going to really say what, but they like list a few. You personally might have heard somebody with that name, but doesn't really ring a bell, as somebody important, really.
Hmm. How did you meet these people?
Uh, well, one time I was, that's just like, long, long ago, back in my old home. Uh, then I just, bop, I'm here. They
Oh,
told,
so this wasn't your home from the start.
nope, it is now, though.
What was your old home like?
Oh, actually, your dad was there probably, so he'd know. Actually, were you ever there? They used to tell us, they used to say like, how did they call it? Elemental plane or whatever.
Oh, I get it. I get it. So somebody summoned you here,
Yeah,
I
they're
presume.
they're gonna use a different name that seems a lot more local for the place.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay. I mean, thank you for answering all my questions then.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry for being weird again. I didn't want to disturb you or anything.
So, massage time.
Sure, let me just tell my friends what you just told me because they can't understand you. Well, this place was a hot spring sometimes, and other people. Now I'm talking to
Yeah.
everyone else, and the people I thought were adventurers weren't adventurous. There were people from the surface that got in here through the hole we just been through.
Oh. Oh.
That's interesting.
And they don't know anything about the crystal, and they don't know about any people coming here by teleportation or anything. So we might be the first adventurers here.
That seems it's actually interesting since that means there's a lot of places to like choose from for like the teleportation itself, or they like somehow control it in the tower and make sure that people don't go into like the same location, or well, could technically be still like a huge coincidence, or this place also adds like new places over time. Did you say anything when like a teleportation device was appeared here?
They said it was here from the beginning, from before. They were summoned here at some point from the elemental plane, and from that point on, they said it was there. Even when the kings and queens, they said, were here as well. And the original exit to this place collapsed also.
I'm thinking the dungeons summon them, but that doesn't add up with the other thing that they're saying.
No, it seems like the people here, I presume elves. Gilder, did you recognize the names?
Yeah, that I was about to bring that up. Like the names, they sound elven. Like nothing I recognize. Like not someone I recognize, but they're definitely elven names.
So I presume elves summoned them here just to use them for producing steam. So this place would be a better hot spring. Nothing else that they could know also. And
Yeah.
the elves also did know primordial. So I presume there were some wizards or
It's
of
very
the such.
possible. It's very possible that the inhabitants of the village that we see on the surface built this hot spring, because you can see the environmental circumstances you can say that they found themselves in, and I'm guessing that if we could find a way through that collapsed exit, it probably leads to the village.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe we'll find another barrier like we found topside.
We don't know. I mean, look,
Maybe the dungeon is just keeping us from exploring the rest of the
do we know
this
where
island.
the crystal is?
They said they know. I can ask them to show us.
Okay.
We can leave this place at any time. And I
that's
asked them
exactly
to look.
why I feel like we can afford to spend a little time here.
Yes, also I asked them to look around for valuable stuff, and they said they didn't find anything. As for writing and the such, they just said there were more signs, like the no running one that we found.
I see. Well,
Yes.
Gildurk, what do you think?
Yeah, no, definitely should investigate this further. Also, could you ask these beings if they're the ones heating the place up?
Oh, sure. I can. Friends?
Yep.
Are you the ones that are making this place hot?
Nah. This place was always hot. We're just more controllers. We help make a bit more, steam, make the water colder, hotter, depending on what people want.
Yes.
But this place has always been hot.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Gildurk, they're not the ones that are heating this place up. They said that it was already hot. They just can control the temperature of the water and stuff.
Damn it.
Why are you so interested in that?
Oh, I'm just thinking about upgrading our place.
Oh,
Fucking
I
called it.
see.
You wanted to fucking capture, wanted to be like sauna in a bottle.
Yeah, why not?
Like, oh, it's free heating in a bottle, and feel like free AC and heating, bro.
Gaming.
If you were thinking about catching them or anything, I would protest as well.
I mean, we
What?
could just
I would
ask them.
Not catching, befriending.
Exactly.
I don't think they would like this because they think this place is their home and they're comfortable here. I don't think they would be very nice and friendly if we made them leave this place by force.
I mean, we could
Who
just,
said anything
ask
by
them.
force? I literally said befriend. What do you mean?
I mean, I think if we tried to befriend one, maybe they would all want to go with us then, and that would be a bit of a nuisance, I think. I don't know.
Reckon we could start a business.
Come on, dude. They're elementals like me. That's like asking me to be a slave.
Like, we would compensate them in whatever they would want. It's a
No.
Yeah,
mutual
I mean,
beneficial relationship. Anyway, where's this collapsed exit?
Okay, let me ask
Slash
them. Friends, can someone show us one of the collapsed exit you mentioned, where the kings and queens enter this place?
Hey, it's over there, but why you gotta leave out of the water? It's relaxing here. Just chillax a bit.
I do
We
not
can-
like where this is going.
We can show you later.
Why? Why can't we leave now? I mean, we did have a bath in the other room as well.
I mean, you
I
can.
appreciate everything you're doing for us, but this bathing and relaxing isn't the reason we got here in the first place.
Why did you get here?
I told you we were exploring and looking for loot and trying to discover different places. We're adventurers.
So yeah, you discovered a hot.
Fight off evil things.
Hey, so you discovered a hot spring. Enjoy it.
I mean,
Come
we
on,
already
come
did.
on, come on, come on. We told you. We'll show you a nice time. Just relax. Relax.
You already did. Why are you being so persistent? Are you hiding something?
No, never. We're friends.
Really?
Right? Friends.
Yes, but you're seeming a bit suspicious.
because you're not trusting us. We're trying to offer you a very luxurious time.
I
And you
already
want to
told
leave.
you we want to explore the place. We're not gonna leave the place immediately. We can have the bath later.
Make me a persuasion check from your own side.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, John.
Yes.
9. Okay.
9.
9. If you leave now, you're going to ruin the entire experience. Do you know how dry your skin can be after you leave? You don't know, do you?
I do. I am a fire Genasi. I have dry skin usually.
That's a fair point. What about your friends? Hmm?
Well, how about this? How about I leave and they stay? I wouldn't feel the difference. I can check the place out and be back soon. How about that?
You're missing out. Telling you.
Okay. Well, these friendly elementals are being a bit suspicious here, and I'm trying not to provoke them or anything, so let me go check out that collapsed exit and you stay in the water a bit longer until I come back.
I sure hope they can't understand us.
I think they can't.
You think? Let's hope.
Yeah.
They were talking to they told me that they were talking to the elves before in Primordial, well, so I think they don't understand.
So, like, what are they actually trying to do?
I'm just gonna go and check out that exit, collapsed exit, if it's possible to dig it out or anything. And then I'll be back, and then we're gonna leave this place probably, because I'm having a bad feeling about this as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot over to my weapons real quick to that side of the pool.
Yeah, no problemo. And one of the steam efforts go. Want to see the exit? Fine. Follow me. I'll show you the exit.
Okay.
Leads him to a fucking dark alleyway, starts strangling. It's the only way out.
Yeah. Okay. So you leave the pool, and it's once again you have to kind of pass you pass through one of the other like wider entrances, and he just goes, just because you want to know, this is the changing room. This is another changing room. Men, women, follow me.
Okay.
And proceeds on. And eventually he will showcase to you the exit. And it does seem like the exit slash entrance place of this was quite big, all things considering. You can actually see that like a door used to be here, like a big door that seems to be crumbled at this point. And the place in front, like what seems to be the cave-in, does seem to be a mixture of rocks and ice and snow, just sort of frozen over the entirety of the exit slash entrance. And as you do obviously get to this point, there does seem to be, maybe purposely, maybe not purposely, less and less steam.
Mm-hmm. Can I try to maybe melt the ice with produce flames or with a fireball?
You can try, and there is definitely some melting, but there's a lot of it to the point where you would have to like use it for like almost hours on end to properly melt everything, because produce flame like gives it like the instantaneous, like produce flame and fireball would give like more instantaneous effect, and so it's gonna take some time as you kind of have to like consistently recast to try and melt it in a way. But you can do it, and you do see that there is some progress. But as you do as well, you see some of the rocks sort of move out the way, like almost like as like the ice doesn't keep them in place anymore, so they like just fall down.
So the ceiling is unstable. Even if I would melt the ice, the exit would collapse again.
You know, most likely.
I turned to the elemental and say, "You didn't say this was frozen over. You said it was collapsed."
Yeah, don't you see the rocks?
I mean, yes, but why is it frozen over?
Good question.
Since when?
Been a while.
Well, since we're already here, could you show me the other rooms? I want to inspect them as well.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Follow me. And he'll lead onwards to the. He'll show you like in full the changing rooms. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. It does feel like it's very rudimentary to a degree. Like, you know, there's a very old decayed benches to a degree, mostly stone and once made here. Though this place does feel a bit more structured, like actual stone has been used for like flooring and things, though time has obviously done its work here. And he'll show you the last pool, which is almost a replica of the pool that you guys were in the first place, with slight layers and steam once again.
And where's the crystal?
Oh, that one? That one's over there. That's the special room.
Can you show me the special room?
Yeah. He leads you in, and it is almost a door that leads to another rectanglish room, and you see just like in front, like from bot to top, the crystal just be there. And there's places that do this in Altium. This feels like a proper sauna room in a way. And he's just gonna go, now this is for the folk that really like the steam, but it's not really used anymore.
So that's why it's special.
Yeah,
You
because
said it was a special room, yeah.
yeah, because this was our main workplace.
Oh, this was your main workplace.
Yeah, I mean, somebody comes in, they need the steam. Hey, who do you call? They call us.
So you left this place when the other people left as well,
I mean,
and started roaming throughout the whole spa.
we could do that before as well.
Okay. So you were working here. Did they compensate you?
Yeah, I mean, they let us live here. See how much steam there is here?
Didn't you ever want to return to the elemental plane again?
No.
Seem awfully compliant. Okay, let's return.
So,
I've seen enough.
that it? You ready to get ready? Cool.
Yeah, I just need
Come
to
on.
talk to my friends again.
Oh. And he'll bring you back to the pool and be like, come on.
Just a second, let me talk to my friends first. Is it fine if I talk to my friends first?
Go for it.
Well, I did a scoot around this place. The exit, not that it's only collapsed, it's also frozen over. I have no clue where the water came from. I tried to melt it, but I can't make enough progress there. And even if I could, I think the whole exit would completely collapse again, and that would maybe be a bit dangerous.
Didn't you say they control the temperature in this place?
Yes, but that place, the steam doesn't. It seems weird. The steam doesn't get to that place. There's like a layer of fresh air.
I mean, yeah, because they control the steam, they can make it go to where they want.
I would presume they maybe can't get it there. I don't know.
If
I don't see a reason.
You yourself said that they're acting suspicious.
You're right. Let me ask.
I'm just being careful.
Let me just ask them. Friend,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever try to melt that the frozen exit you tried to melt. You said you controlled the temperature here. Why isn't there any steam there?
Yeah, why would we? The door would be open.
Why
then...
not? Maybe other people would come here again.
Yeah, but then the steam would go out. The place would be open.
But there already is an opening above us, multiple of them.
Oh yeah, but there has to be some.
What's the difference with the exit then?
Because it's a lot bigger. You ask a lot of questions. Why can't you just relax?
I don't know why. Could I ask you then to try to melt the place? We could put a door there, so the steam wouldn't escape.
That's asking a lot. We like
Why?
it.
You said you can change the temperature at will.
Only a little bit.
But other people could come here as well again. The place could be bustling with people again. You would have more people to be more lively. You seem alone. You seem kind of. I know you say you have each other, but this place still looks a bit lonely with no one coming here anymore.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. Since they are mostly inherently reluctant to do so, so...
Literally the exact same roll. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's blessed, honestly. Actually, what would I do? Exactly.
Nah. You roll one more time because this is technically.
No. This is exactly how it works.
I know.
They're gonna look. Okay, but there's gonna be a lot of steam going out of the exit. We're gonna need to make more steam to compensate. So
I mean, I can help you make the steam. I can produce fire.
You will?
Yeah, I can.
That's great. I knew you had it in you. So we're gonna go and melt it right now then.
Okay. They all leave, right?
They're gonna go. They're gonna talk amongst each other.
Yes.
And then just
guys, I presume we leave now. I have a really bad feeling about this, and I know where the exit is, and we should take the opportunity while distracted. We won't be able to melt that exit, and we won't be able to explore here. I have a really bad feeling. Do you trust me?
I mean, look. Yes, we're the same familiar.
So please,
it's kind
on my word, let's just run for the exit.
Let's go. Let me just grab my shit real quick.
okay.
Gildurk, you're in?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm gonna. How long does it take again to like put armor on? Like 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's gonna, if it's heavy armor, it's gonna take a while. Actually, I can check that up, but I actually believe that heavy armor donning it on. It actually took a while. Heavy armor donning, because let me see armor. Letter hide blah blah. Getting to heavy armor to don it takes 10 minutes.
Holy fucking shit.
10 minutes. Jesus.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's at least what the rulings say. Light
Can we help him don the armor to make it faster?
Yeah, you can if you benefit from the armor's also. Yeah, you would basically cut it in half. So it would
even with the three of us.
The three of us, let's say that half. Obviously, don't forget that you guys have your own armor to put on if you do have. Well, you don't have Zamaan.
Fucking light armor.
Light armor takes like a minute.
Fucking vest, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do so, but I will be needing a stealth checks from all of you, and I will be rolling for Arcane as well. Not a disadvantage. And even those getting into heavy armor, usually stealth gives disadvantage, but for this, no.
My roll's been fucking shit today. Holy. Yo.
No, this isn't with disadvantage. This is just normal.
Strange, but I have it set to normal.
I think that's because heavy armor is automatically being applied, so I'll take only the left
Yeah,
side.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody rolled. So what's the about average? I think that ends up being like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Let me see real quick. Okay. Literally, I can just do this and see if they work out. Okay. So, as you start getting into armor, and since, I will say that for purposes, you will be able to get into your armor in time. But as you
purposes,
as you do, they you sort of hear the hissing, the sound coming, and hear them actually be. You can feel their presence back in the room. It's just like you hear in primordial, you Zamaan. Where are you going?
We remembered we have to leave. We have, Avi has a sister, and we forgot we need to check on her. I like.
But you said you were going to help make this place make more steam. You can't leave.
Literally knew he was gonna go there.
Well, I can.
But that's not what
Can I like the other room, the first room we were in? Is there like a straight corridor to this place? Can I like see the water in the other room?
This place is lightly obscured, as mentioned, because of the steam. You can see the corridor. You can see where you go, but there's too much steam, normal steam, just that blocks it. You can't really see the water in the other room. But like the tunnel does.
I can kind of aim my firebolt at it.
Yes, you can.
Well, see, look, and I shoot the firebolt into the water in the other room.
That's not enough.
Oh, you should go check. There was more. You don't know how my spell works. Don't worry. It's gonna be more in a bit.
You were going to leave without telling us. You were going to leave after breaking a promise, and we even started melting that door that you wanted. Very naughty of you.
Well, look. I can make more steam for you, but let my friends leave first.
Alright. Step in the pool, Zamaan.
You guys, you should hurry up.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
No.
I'm gonna come shortly.
No.
You should leave, please.
No.
Trust.
No.
Trust. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry. What can he do to me?
What do you mean? There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, but they're elementals like me. They won't hurt me. Don't worry about it.
Zamaan, I have an idea.
What?
How powerful do you reckon your What's the most powerful spell you can conjure? Like to just destroy as much stuff as possible.
I can cast magic missiles.
Oh. How
There's
thin do you think the roof is? Because if I remember correctly, you said that they can't go up there because it's too cold.
You're right.
I will mention, since you guys went through the sort of chimney-like thing, that is maybe 2.5, maybe 3 meters thick. So you would presume that from that, the ceiling might actually be thick.
I have no
but
idea.
I could chip the edge still, and snow would fall down.
Could.
Look, I have no idea of how powerful magic missile is.
Mhm.
So,
They're gonna come closer. Zamaan.
Yeah,
Step
you
in the
guys
pool.
should leave fast. Don't worry.
No, I'm not gonna leave without you. It's either all of us or none of us. That's kind of the deal with this whole familia thing, isn't it? And I'm just gonna point to the fucking like mark that we got.
Just a sec.
Brothers in crime.
Can I try casting sleep on them?
Yes, you can. You can if you wish to. Just post it into the.
Well, I do. Wait, it's lagging. It's lagging.
No, take your time.
Don't worry about it.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you
Oh,
still.
are you
It just
here?
like I think just roll 20 might be lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what sleep does. It's just more for posting and use the spell slot for it, obviously. How much what is the amount? Oh, there it is. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures within 20 point. Okay, when you cast a spell of a second, you get an additional 2d8. Okay, so this is a level 1. So 20 point. Yeah, okay. You can use this. Roll 5d8. Okay. You go and use the moment as sort of looking. You can feel the tenseness going, and you decide, I need to de-escalate this in the best way possible, making them fall asleep. And you see everybody, Zamaan, just sort of take this little bit of pinch of sand, cast some sigils, and just sort of throw almost like just like pouring over an area the sleep spell. You've seen him do this before, and thrown over at the methods.
See that immediately just gonna fucking pull out my stabbing stick.
Zamaan, even though you go on everybody, you see that only one of the methods sort of just goes, I'm a dip. As he sort of this like remains there, but you see him almost like curl up as the rest sort of just fight it off, and it's like, traitor! And that's where we're going to end the session because it's almost 12 as well.
Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're like immune to being charmed, is that?
Oh.
Or
one of them did fall asleep.
Oh, yeah, one of them did fall asleep. They just have
they
HP.
have so much HP. Jesus fucking Christ.
Your boy's got an idea. I just need to check with the DM if that's possible.
Let's finish up first. Let's just, and then we'll talk about it. Cool? So, that's going to be session 5. Next time we're going to continue off, starting with combat, and hopefully Mia is here too as well. We might have to do a little bit of time just bringing her up to speed, but that's fine.
Look, Birdman God came on twice, and now we're fighting hot sauna wisps. So what's there to not understand?
I thought you were about to say hot sauce, but
hot sauce wisps, yes.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it off. So say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh no. Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no.
You didn't record at all.
No, I'm gonna keep on recording because I want people to know this. I'm not sure if this is going to reflect on the video. Probably will. I'm not sure when this happened. OBS just froze all of our cameras. I'm not sure how. I'm gonna show. I mean, it's gonna look still anyways, but this is like the last moment.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously it's gonna look still. It's a screenshot, my dude. But the camera's
maybe when my stuff goes.
I don't know. I don't know when this stuff. I don't know when.
So retarded.
You look so horrible.
I don't know when this stopped. So hopefully,
I look like I'm on so much crack.
Yeah. what the hell is going on now? Ah, right. So for people that are watching, I'm not sure when OBS stopped. Sorry about this. Hopefully it's near the end. If this happened earlier, well, shit, that's the third curse today, huh?
I guess.
Demmy, whatever you did, you need to make amends.
What do you mean make amends for what?
Literally, my dude, go to a Hodja, please.
Okay, so even though we're all frozen on OBS, audio seems to still be going. I see the mic and desktop audio going. So once again, let's say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Boo?
I said goodbye.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.